Hello everybody and welcome back to Getting Wrecked and our Penny Pincher achievement try, I guess. And we are in Hungerford here with some old farts. Well, the old farts are kind of old road vehicles that we need to replace, which we will do. However, I feel it's kind of sad that the new buses are not really better than the old lorries or trucks. So that's a little bit silly, I have to say. This one, the Daimler, it's still slower than the Benz you get 10 years earlier. I don't understand how this must be something they did wrong in the balancing. But anyways, let's get a couple of these going. It shouldn't cost too much, I'm hoping, but we will see. So while we wait for these guys to upgrade, something like that, let's talk about our next step. So I want to get machines here, but machines need steel, and the reason I want machines is because I need this to upgrade itself. So I'm thinking that I will produce steel down here. I think no, steel down here in the new mills. So I will have iron ore and coal being connected here with trains, and I will use a train to bring it up, join this railway track and bring it up over here to the machine factory. However, we have a bit of a problem here because of because when I thought about this, we will give these guys steel. However, since we are kind of using logs and stuff here, those trains might start taking these steel bars to this factory as well. I don't know. I hope they don't, but you never know. So yeah, and we should also make this connection a little bit better, I'm thinking. Just a bit sad that I will have to replace it already when I kind of made it last episode, but so be it. Okay, so we have replaced most of our trains or our road vehicles. Should I do this now? Right, let's do it. So the problem is that I will not be able to make everything at once here. We have a kind of strange crossing here, and I want to be able to go to the left and I want to be able to go to the right, and I'm not sure that that will be possible. I'm not sure if I really need the ability to change tracks here. Man, I really feel like we are destroying all our dreams here. I guess we will see if we can make this happen. Let's try to make it not that steep. Maybe delete even more. Like this. Okay. I understand that this will be far too way up for this thingy, but yeah. So be it. This is what happens when you have money in this game. You will be spending it willy-nilly like this. Can I make these connect somewhere? I guess we can't. Right, can we make them go down the other way? Okay. That went super easy. Right, well, I'm happy with that, I think. Just place a couple of signals and we are fine with that. And then we need another section, like over here, that goes down the other way. Why don't just do this the first time? Well, so be it. $80, is that fine? 83 should be fine. Something like that. That's a little bit too slow. Main connection will be destroyed. Well, tough love. Too much slope. Are you guys connected? I think you are. Right, something like that, and then we will have some signals here. I like the analog ones. Okay, then we need to connect the road again. Make a super awesome connection like this. Feels a little bit strange. Shouldn't I make a road to the city instead? I mean, this road is fine if it goes to Hungerford, but I mean, why not just make a little bit of a shortcut here? Well, the reason is why I shouldn't do this is because it will cost money, and it will have too much slope. All right. Something like that. Yeah, looks really strange. Right, but at least now we have a connection that we can go down here. That's pretty good. The only problem is that we will have trains coming in on the right side here, delivering steel, and then they want to go back, and they will kind of go back on the same side here for a bit. I'm not sure if that will be a problem or not. I think it might be a problem if we have these. But if everyone else is waiting behind this point, they should be able to go out the same way they came in, even if it's on the wrong side of the the railroad, I guess. Yeah, maybe I didn't really think this through. Make sure that he can get to the right side as quickly as possible. Right. Something like that. Here's for hoping. So one thing we have to decide is what kind of station do we want to have here. I mean, in this game we could have a terminal station like this and have the trains go in and then go back out the same way, because, well, there is no penalty for having the trains change direction, but it does feel a little bit strange that they should have to do something strange like that. So I'm thinking we should put down a station like this, and I hope it's in range for to get these things. It is perfect. So now we will have some iron ore. Kind of steep hill here though. And some coal back there. It's just some kind of hill here which is in the way, but otherwise it should be fine. Alright, so let's... Should we have a terminal station here? I mean, it might be good to be able to connect this line and have it go up here, even if I'm not sure if it will be possible. Alignment problems. Do you want it further up or further down? Let's place it down here. It's quite pricey, but that's how it is. Right. Getting a freaking tunnel right away. Okay, well... Okay, fine. Fine. Might need a really strong engine to get up. And quite a steep turn here, but looks alright. And then it will continue on towards the coal, which we had somewhere around here. That's definitely a terminal station. Will we be able just to create a road like this without costing more than this? Okay. That's cool. Number tracks. Well, it's always nice to have 2 tracks, I feel like. I mean, you never know. Let's have this go in on the right side. I really like this. If you place the train tracks through a road, the train tracks would go down to the road's levels. It looks really strange, but alright, it's fine. It's fine. And then we need to connect our railway over here. And I'm thinking we go down on this side somewhere, maybe even in through this side. Or is there reason to go on the other side? If you go on the other side, maybe we can use that same railway for making a connection to new mills if we need it, so maybe that's an idea, but it's some kind of strange hill here, which I don't like. Oh well. Look at all these guys. Yeah, we are oversaturating on our crude oil and on our stones here. Not sure why. It was fine before. It's a bit strange. Oh well, that was not the problem we were going to fix right now. Too much slope. It kind of looks not slopey at all. This is perfectly flat land. Right, let's try it a little bit further down then. $93. That's quite enough speed for our freight trains for this corner. Right. I guess we could set up this train while we are building this, so we actually have some steel to transport later on. Have a depot out here in the wilderness. Right, so this guy is actually not limited in any ways by other vehicles, so we could build something strong and slow, we could build something weak and fast, something expensive. I'm tempted to build this one, but it's quite pricey. Quite pricey indeed. Our open wagon can only make 120, so we don't need to be quicker than that. 1600 kilowatts. Build this old fart, I don't know. I mean, a crocodile would be nice, wouldn't it? Even if it's more expensive and slower than this one. I mean, this is quite slow. But like I said, this steep hill might be actually a reason to use this. Let's just do it. So we can start with 6 carts. I have them go back and forth here. So this is mills, coal and iron. Waiting for free path. Oh, we are paused, that's why. So we have it iron orish, I guess so. Such a beauty! The chauffeur is having a seizure, but otherwise everything is fine. So let's continue on with what we were doing. So go down about over here, I'm thinking. Some roads in the way, but it's no problems. This will be quite pricey to dig through here, but I think we kind of need to. Can we make it the bridge over? Nope. Well, then we oh, that poor guy. Then we remove the road. Which side will I make it double tracked? I will have another track on the right side here sooner or later. So let's put it down for the time being. And see if we can make this road happen. Too much slope. Damn slopes. Man, I should be a designer. I'm making these roads looks great. Oh yeah, there it is. Coming in a little bit hot here, I feel like, but we can start making it. Building on this side. It's not the end of the world if it's core like that in the beginning. Can you connect it like this? It was actually much cheaper than I thought. Yeah, I'm fine with that. And you don't need to replace anymore. And we should fix these road vehicles while I still have... Well, I still remember it, but I'm kind of confused where I am. Oh, here we are. So I think I had a food line for these guys. If when I have too many trucks here, I will just send them on the food line instead. Same thing down here. Because we have this farm producing food up here, so when I see that there are too many road vehicles like this, I will send them on this line instead, because this is not saturated just yet, I don't think, at least. So where's our crocodile? Okay, here it is. Making a bunch of money. Good. Yeah, let's make another tray in here for the steel. So we have this one will be fighting other trains that will only make 90. So we could go with this one. Or go with this one, more expensive, but we could make it pretty long. Or we get a new train. That looks pretty expensive though. Yeah, 7 million. At least it makes 90 kilometers an hour. But I don't think we can do this. It has a lifespan of 50 years though. That's Actually pretty cool. But yeah, I'm not sure about it. I'm tempted. I'm really tempted. Okay, we are doing it. He will just be standing still here, but yeah, I think this is a terrible mistake by all means. But one of my reasons is that I don't want to clog this with too many trains. So if I can make it so I have a longer train, I will be happy. So okay, we need some iron ore as well, and then we should be ready to go. So this is mills to hunger, Ford, steel, like that. Let's see how he handles this this hill. Should be no problem for the crocodile. He's at maximum speed before he's even left the platform. You don't have any power? Well, that's a problem. Let's get the upgrade tool. Did I remove it now? I guess I did. Too much slope to put down power lines. What? That doesn't sound correct. What happens if we do it like this? Too much slope everywhere. Or is it because of the roads, maybe? So nothing is broken now. Okay, perfect. More than you are running away without any steel. Don't try to fool me. We got some iron ore and we have some coal. 6 coal. Yeah. We got some steel, now we can go. Look at all these signals, let's remove that from our overlay, and we are doing okay. Like I said, I really hope that this will fix our lack of income from our lumber right now. We will see if they will drop off all the lumber here now instead of over here, because that I did this connection here. Already lost us 1 million. That's fantastic. Here we have our problem here. Oh, we actually went in on this side. That's actually really smart, because then it will not be blocking as much. I'm not sure where the steel went, but that's okay. This is interesting. What is it waiting for? Okay, it's going to go on left side here, so he might be struggling with the passenger trains. It's not the end of the world, I guess. I feel like this is the most important part of playing on hard, is never to overextend yourself. Which I'm kind of doing right now because I built this really expensive train. So the oil train. Do we need to expand on him even more, or do we need one extra train? I feel like we might need an extra train actually. Get some frequency here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get one more of these. 7 carts. Losing 1 million each year is not the best investment I have ever done, but like I said, we will need to have a couple of more wagons here. I mean, when we have these expensive trains or locomotives, we should really not be afraid of buying quite a lot of carts, because these carts we can build like, I guess, like at least 5, maybe even 10. Yeah, about 7 of these in order to have them cost as much as just the locomotive. So I guess that this guy, he can do almost 2 of these runs for each time the steel train comes back. Maybe. So this guy needs to be, or the one pulling the steel wagons should be twice as long as the crocodile, kind of, in my opinion. Let's get a couple of more stake cars here. I'm a bit afraid of making it too long though, because I'm not sure if we are, for example over here, if we're able to make the turn if we make it too long. Should be fine, but you never know. Okay, still not upgraded. But playing a game like this, I mean, you really understand why people can spend so much time with train models and stuff, because they are kind of impressive machines. I feel like I'm a little boy again, like just watching these machines. The unload speed will be a bit higher. Spending too much time like that. Do I want to have 2 plastic trains? I would prefer not to. We definitely need to have more capacity on this guy, because he's not doing anything right now, I feel like. Especially if he gets stuck like that. Let's maybe that's the reason to have more than just one. Maybe. So how much steel do you have? Almost full at one go. That's pretty okay. So the only thing we need to check is if these guys are upgrading. One might think so when they have full production like this. Maybe we need some more trucks there. Let's see if there is a limit on how long he can be. Not really. We can definitely make him much longer than that. Good to know. Okay, so how long will we make this train? Let's check how long is the next 240. I think. So let's believe. I don't believe. I can't believe more than that. Let's not overextend right now. This guy, he shouldn't have any problems carrying as much as possible. But he needs to get the iron ore first because he took coal last time, so he should go to the left first this time around. Right. Well, I'm starting to feel better and better about our setup here. Even if, like I said, I don't really like the fact that there are stuff getting transported around like this. I think it's super strange. But I'm not sure if we can do much about it. I have a lot of goods here as well. So maybe we need to do something about this plastic train. Oh! We're kind of making money. Boom! 1 million for driving like from one side of the city to the other side. That's pretty legit. Have they upgraded this yet? Nope, they have not. No one knows why. I'm kind of tempted to upgrade or build one more plastic train though. It almost feels like that kind of a bottleneck. But if I want to make another plastic train, I need to do something about this area because this area is not really working. It's getting too clogged here, I would say. The plastic train is not really making any money. It's making money sometimes, but not very often. Potential for steel is pretty low actually. Which is a problem because that might make it so these guys will produce less and less steel, and that will, yeah, oh, they are upgrading now. Perfect, because otherwise we would run into a problem where these guys downgrade and then we will not get money from the crocodile or from this guy. Should have enough steel for the upgrade. Alright. Let's see where the planks are going, if they're going to the goods factory or to the machine factory. I'm guessing they're going to the machine factory, since we are not transporting the goods from over this place. Yeah. Okay. Things are looking alright. Well, there are a lot of stuff waiting for us in most places. But I think what we will do now is that we will actually find somewhere else to expand. Look at all these planks. I guess that's because they are bringing freaking steel. Yeah. This game is strange. They always find some silly ways to go around with the wrong goods. Like, I'm not bringing livestock anymore on these trains. I'm bringing freaking tools to I don't know where. Why would I bring tools down here? Am I bringing tools down here and then using these trucks? Nope. I'm most likely bringing the tools down here and then I bring the tools back to this location? I don't know. Whatever. As long as we are making money, are we making money? Let's check the balance here. Kind of. It's this expensive train that's not making money just yet. But maybe when they upgrade here, that maybe he will be a bit more effective. You will have to do 2 runs each year though. But yeah, anyways, that's it for today. What we will do in the next episode is most likely something around here. I'm thinking either food up here, or maybe use this forest and bring more wood back here. Since the only problem with bringing more wood to this location is that that will mean that the other guys might not run full on the way back. Because we will provide more logs, so they will create more planks, but we will not have more, like we will not have space on our trains to bring all the planks back, since they are already going full from this location down here. They will produce just as many planks as they can carry back. So if I put in even more lumber, I will need to have other lines that just use the lumber from this train for something else. So I could either have these guys go up here and then down to either this goods factory or another goods factory. I don't know, but I really would like to have one of these longer trains again, and maybe not have as a complex line as before. Like maybe I could use this oil refiner down here for this oil well and then use this oil refinery to make fuel again. Another thing we could try to do is actually make the achievement of providing tools and food and goods in New Milton. Getting 60% fulfillment on each of these. That could be an interesting challenge. The only problem is that everything I'm building down here, that gets transported to every single city, it feels like. Or maybe not. Nope. So the tools are actually only being provided to New Milton, even if they are going on some strange way around the around the world. Okay. And the same thing with the goods. Anyways, I will think about it. I will either make food or more planks, or we will try to focus on making New Milton get 60% of each shopping facility. We will see. But anyways, let's find ourselves our trusty expensive train, go on a ride, and I will see you again next time. Goodbye.